Right with me? Multiple integral and its applications. Right. Topic consists of at one double integration. I am audible?
Yes, sir.
Triple integration. Third, area. Fourth, volume. Fifth, RMS, root mean square values. Sixth, CG, center of gravity. Seventh, moment of inertia. So first two double and triple integration, we want to understand what is the concept of double and triple integration, and then third onward, area, volume, RMS value, CG, and moment of inertia. These are the applications of double and triple integration. Okay, then Adam, course outcome. $108.5. Students will able to evaluate multiple integral and find area bounded by curve, volume bounded by surfaces, CG, and MI, moment of inertia, center of gravity and moment of inertia. Students will be able to evaluate multiple integral and find area bounded by curve, volume bounded by surface, center of gravity, and moment of inertia. That is what we have written above. Reference NPTEL video. I'll show it to you. Here it is. Hope it is visible to you. NPTEL video. Engineering mathematics 1 by, what is his name? Jitendra Kumar. Dr. Jitendra Kumar. HK Das, engineering mathematics. In front of this NPTEL lecture, right? Lecture number 28 to 28 up to 35. Lecture number 28 to 35. Okay, please go through the reference. HK Das Engineering Mathematics, or use any reference book. Any other reference book on engineering maths, that will work. Okay, yes, this is the basic part. Let me start with the next part. Change the page number 2. So write down single integral, start like this. Say we have x-axis and y-axis. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, and we have a curve y equal to f of x, and we want to find area under the curve from x equal to a to x equal to b. Right? Integration is area under the curve, so we'll able to obtain this area. We'll able to obtain this area. Okay. So I equal to, we know this very well, x equal to a to b, f of x dx. Area under the curve y equal to f of x from x equal to a to x equal to b. Now suppose lower limit is also a curve, okay? Y equal to f1x and y equal to, understand, no? Y equal to f2x. As usual, we have y-axis, origin, this is the x-axis, okay? These are the two curves. And we want to find area between the curve y equal to f1x to y equal to f2x, and from x equal to a to b. Okay, this area we want to find. So no doubt we can find this area by single integral also. Right? We can find area under the curve y equal to f of 2 minus area under the curve y equal to f1x. Right now, remember all these things very well. Okay, but that will take more time. And this is simple curve. So if 3-4 curves are involved, and if you want to find area bounded by those curves, then using single integral is very difficult. So here we have to use the double integral. Okay. Now you might have understood the limits of x, they are constant, x equal to a to x equal to b. Whereas limits of y are f1x, this is lower limit, up to f2x. And integration with respect to y inside now, so integration with respect to y first and then with respect to x. This will give the area. Right? What is meaning of this? Area bounded by y equal to f1x to y equal to f2x and x equal to a to x equal to b. This area will be the double integral. Clear? Hope I am audible and hope everyone is here. Right? 1. Are you writing all these things? सबको समझ में आ रहा है क्या कर रहे हैं हम?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So give some time. Maybe after 3-4 lectures, you will start understanding what we are doing exactly. So time being, keep patience. Right now this written. Right, note 1. Written. Outer limits are, whether they are limits of x or y doesn't matter. Right? It is not that every time the limits or outer limits are limits of x. They may be limits of y also. But one thing is clear. Right? Outer limits are constant. So 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 0 to 1, a to b, alpha to beta. So they cannot be the function of x and y. Right. Second, inner limits may be constant or function of x, or one of them function of y. One of them. Now you might have understood. Go through the integral again. See the integral. Integration with respect to y first. So limits of y, they are functions of x. Limits of y, they are not functions of y. Okay, y equal to function of x. Okay, limits of y are functions of x, other way around. Limits of x are functions of y or constant, depending upon whether it is inner limit or outer limit, depending upon what the area is. Okay, next attempt. Let me change the page. So now we are understanding the concept. Mass of a body. Why we are studying double integral, that we want to understand.
सर पेज
Sorry.
चेंज नहीं केले सर पेज
Yes. Mass of a body. Okay. So same again. Let me consider same area so that there will be less confusion. There will be no any confusion. As usual, x-axis, y-axis. I have a curve y equal to f1x, and I have another curve y equal to f2x. And our aim is to find mass of this lamina. इसका हमें ठीक है, समझ में आ रहा है? इस पार्ट का, इस एरिया का हमें मास फाइंड करना है, इस रीजन का हमें मास फाइंड करना है. म्यूट करना है खुद को. हाँ, R is the region whose mass we want to find. But to find mass, we should know the density. Okay, so density is density rho equal to say f of xy. समझ में आ रहा है? Density क्या है? F of xy. Then the mass of area will be m will be equal to double integration over the region R of rho dx dy. Okay, that is x equal to a to b. Outer limit should be constant, and they are the limits of x. Y equal to f1x to f2x. Okay, and rho, what the rho is? F of xy. This is one of the application why we are studying the double integration. So in this way, we'll be able to find the mass. Clear?
सर dy into dx ना.
Okay. Dy into dx, no problem. Absolutely. Should be integration with respect to y first and then integration with respect to x. Okay. Now on types. Right. One, direct evaluation. Second, return direct evaluation. Right. Second, limits are not provided. Third, change of order. change of order of integration. Fourth, reduction into polar form. So first three types they are in Cartesian form, but few integrals are there which cannot be solved in the Cartesian form. I think we revised this during the Jacobian as well as the differential equation. Okay, so then we have to convert them into polar form. When to convert and how to convert, we'll understand. Okay, let me start with the first part. Direct evaluation. Right, one. Already written, we are writing it once again. Outer limits are constants. Inner limit may be constant or function of x or function of y. That's it. We'll go through examples. Right, first example. Go through few examples. Suddenly evaluate.
Sir, page.
I forget it. Okay. Right, evaluate 0 to 1, 0 to y, x y. कोई बता सकता है what I have to write? Integration with respect to x first या y first?
X.
Start from the inner limits. Okay, 0 to y. Is it possible that it is limit of y? No. Right, it will be limit of x. So x equal to 0 to x equal to y. So xy and then dx. And then outer limits are limits of y. Y equal to 0 to y equal to 1. And then we have to integrate with respect to y. Whenever we are integrating with respect to x, na, what the role of y is? Y is constant. Not for the whole example. Whenever we are integrating with respect to x, as in the same way we studied this type of concept in partial derivative also. Remember, na? Same procedure I am using here. Okay, so y equal to 0 to 1 as it is. Y constant, therefore let me write y outside. Now I have x dx only. Since first example, let me write everything. X equal to 0 to y. Okay, x dx. This is to be integrated. Right, y constant, therefore written outside the integral. Huh? Not outside the whole integral. Huh? Outside the inner integral only. And then y as it is. Integration of x is x square divided by 2. What the limits of x are? 0 and y. Okay, and then dy. Substitute the limits. So y equal to 0 to 1. Y as it is. Upper limit is y. Y square divided by 2 minus 0. And then dy. Now this is single integral only. Y equal to 0 to 1. Y cube divided by 2 dy. Now you integrate it by usual method. So y raised to 4 by 4. 4 into 2 is 8. And then y equal to 0 to 1. Okay, so 1 upon 8 minus 0. So answer is 1 upon 8. Is it clear? Have you understood it? Same as single integral only. Just you have to take care that whenever you are integrating with respect to y, x will be constant. Whenever you are integrating with respect to x.
फर्स्ट स्टेप सांगा ना परत ते y कॉन्स्टंट आणि कसं आलं ते
हाँ चालेल चालेल सांगतो.
dx by dy कसं आलं
No problem. So I am explaining it once again. So I'll start with the example. So see, here we have limits, inner limits I am saying, 0 to y. So they cannot be limits of y, they will be limits of x. So this we decided. X equal to 0 to x equal to y. Outer limits will be limits of y, y equal to 0 to 1. So integration with respect to inner limits are limits of x, integration with respect to x first and then with respect to y. Okay. Now, whenever we are integrating with respect to x, y is constant. Therefore, y is written outside. Okay, written here. Clear? Then x equal to 0 to y, x dx. Right? This is to be integrated. Y as it is, dy as it is. Okay. So y as it is, dy as it is. No change in them. Clear? And integration of x dx, usual method, x square by 2. The limits 0 to y are substituted. Upper limit y square by 2. Lower limit 0, so 0. Okay, no change in these terms. Then it is simplified, y cube divided by 2 and then integrated. Okay.
सर जर त्या सेकंड इंटिग्रेशन मध्ये 0 to x असतं, लिमिट 0 to x असतं, मग काय?
Then that might be the limits of y equal to 0 to y equal to x. And then we should have integrated it with respect to y first.
X constant असता का? X constant.
In that case x will be the constant. Other variable will be constant in simple words.
And if both are constant?
कस काय both constant असेल?
नाही म्हणजे 0 to 1 and integration from 0 to 1.
असं असेल ना, तर then in that case order is given in example. I'll take those type of examples after maybe 2-3 examples. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir?
Yes.
If we interchange that inner and outer limit, then?
Very good. Good question. We are going to interchange them in the type number 3. Okay. Change of order of integration. Here we cannot change. No. Here we cannot change.
Okay.
Why we cannot change? That we want to understand in type number 3. Is it okay? Time being, is it okay?
Okay, sir. Okay.
So might be for this example, if you find the answer, you will get 1/8 only if you interchange x and y, but not for every example. Getting clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why? That we'll understand in type number 3. At this moment, I cannot tell all the things, right? Give me some time for that. Okay, let me continue. So yes, we'll consider this example. Right on. Evaluate. I have to change the page. Yes, page number 5. Example number 2. Right on. Evaluate. All your doubts will be solved. Okay. But you ask me doubt, and I may ask you to give some more time. It may be the next part. So, okay, 0 to 1 minus x plus y. Can anyone tell me what I tried first? Dy first or dx first?
Dy.
Very good. Dy first and then dx. Now, those who know, they can solve by your own method. Those who understood it. Okay, so every time I have to start with the inner limits. They are 1 minus x, 0 to 1 minus x. Therefore, they are the limits of y. By default, the outer limits are limits of x. Okay, then integration with respect to y first. So x plus y dy. Now I cannot write x outside. So no any problem. Just remember that x is constant. Right? Yx constant. We are integrating with respect to y first. Therefore, simple. X equal to 0 to 1. No any change. Okay. Integration of x dy. So x constant. Integration of dy, y. Integration of y square by 2. Hope everyone is getting this. Limits y equal to 0 to 1 minus x. And then finally dx. There are just spatially. Okay. Upper limit 1 minus x. So x 1 minus x plus 1 minus x square divided by 2. This is upper limit minus lower limit x equal to y equal to 0. So 0 plus 0. So it's 0 only. And then dx. Okay. X equal to 0 to 1. X minus x square plus, no need to square this. We can integrate it directly. So keep as it is. Understood up to this step? Hope there is no any doubt. Since it was required to integrate with respect to y first, x is constant. X as it is. Integration of dy is y. So xy. Then the integration of y is y square by 2. And then as usual, we substituted upper limit and lower limit. Now this is single integral. Yes. What is the integration of x? X square by 2. What is the integration of x square? X cube by 3. Plus, what is the integration of this next term? 1 minus x square. 1 minus x cube divided by 3, na? And 3 into 2 is 6. But we don't have to stop here, huh? Derivative of 1 minus x, that is minus 1. Very important to write minus 1 here. Don't forget to write minus 1. Star to me. Huh? Hope you might have understood. Integration of 1 minus x is 1 minus x cube divided by 3. 3 into 2 is 6. There is no any problem. Usually we understand this. But usually we forget to write the derivative of 1 minus x, which is minus 1. So minus sign here. Okay. Now upper limit. K upper limit is 1. So 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 3. 0. Okay. Minus lower limit 0. 0. And minus 1 upon 6 at x equal to 0. So 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 6. LCM 6. Is it okay? Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Great. चलो next.
तर असं पण कधी होईल का?
कसं?
म्हणजे स्टार्टिंगला म्हणजे आता ह्या सम मध्ये रिस्पेक्ट टू dy इंटिग्रेशन केलंय, तर मग असं पण कधी होईल का म्हणजे y चे टर्म्स नेक्स्ट इंटिग्रेशन मध्ये पण जाते?
नाही, तसं होणारच नाही ना. When once we integrate with respect to y, na, the terms of y, they will be replaced by lower limit and upper limit. That is, they will be replaced by function of x or maybe constant. So y will not remain. Get it? Your doubt is clear or doubt is something different?
Yes, yes sir.
You want to say it like this, na? Say I got this integral, right? Na? When I integrated with respect to y first. So your question is whether this term I am saying, whether this term will contain y. This is your question, na? Right? Na?
Yes sir.
Yes. So will not, na? Since we are integrating with respect to y. Okay. After whatever integral we are getting, say this integral, we are replacing y by constant or function of x. So y will not remain now. Getting?
Yes sir.
Till if it is not clear, you ask me. There is no any problem.
No doubts.
Okay. Let me continue. Okay. Now I am taking that question. Someone, I think, Bornare only asked this question. The question is, let me change the page. Few more things about the double integral, direct evaluation, or I'll say double integral that we want to understand. And that will help us to solve the remaining examples also. So try to understand, okay? Okay. Right? Note, the double integral, same is true for triple integration also. So in case of triple integration, I will not tell you all these things. I will do it directly. So understand it here only. The double integral can be written as multiplication of two single integrals if one, both the limits are constant right. Second, we can separate terms in x and y. We can separate terms in x and y. For example, I equal to x equal to 0 to 1, y equal to 0 to 3. Okay, and we have x square y cube dy dx. Okay, so we can write like this: ax equal to 0 to 1. We can write the terms in x separately into y equal to 0 to 3 y cube dy. So whenever it is possible to separate the terms in x and y, then we can write the two single integrals. So now we no need to solve the double integral. We have to solve these two single integrals separate and then find their multiplication, which is not possible every time. Second, I equal to ax equal to 0 to 1, y equal to 0 to pi by 2, and sine of x plus y dy dx. Yes, can we separate the terms in x and y? अरे x और y के टर्म सेपरेट कर सकते हैं क्या? sin x plus y from sin x plus y. Can we write the terms in x together and terms in y together? No. Huh? This cannot be reduced to two single integrals. Means what? We have to solve it by whatever the method we used for the previous two example. We have to integrate with respect to y first and then we have to integrate with respect to x. ये समझ में आ रहा है सबको? सबको समझ में आ रहा है? Okay, third example. 0 to 1, 0 to y. x, y, e raised to minus x square. dx dy. ये होमवर्क के लिए एग्जांपल है, सॉल्व करना है. आप use any method and try to solve this. Minus 2 to 1, x square to 2 minus x, y dy dx. Answer. Please, this is the example for homework. These are above examples, huh? Solve and keep them with you. These two examples, last example number 3 and 4 are for the homework. Example number 1 and 2 no need to solve. If you want, you can solve it or you leave it, no problem. Okay, चलो next type में जाते हैं. Interesting type है. Let me change the page. हाँ, okay. Can I change the page? अरे assignment सबने submit किया या नहीं? Assignment submit करना है. You remember that you have to submit the assignment. ये तो मैं 10-12 मार्क देके पास तो करना है मुझे. You know it. I cannot fail you in the internal exam. लेकिन internal exam आपके हाथ के मार्क्स है. उसमें you should get more than 20 marks. यदि आपने असाइनमेंट नहीं सबमिट किया तो मैं फेल तो नहीं करूंगा आपको, लेकिन 10 मार्क चिपका के पास कर दूंगा, है ना. सो ये आपके 10-15 मार्क्स कम हो जाएंगे. ओके, वेयर वी आर राइट नाउ, कहाँ पे है हम? हाँ, यस, टाइप नंबर 2.
Sir, page.
Sorry.
No,
Sir, page.
I forget it. Okay, 7. Click change. Type 2. What I write? Limits are not provided. This is interesting type. चलो पहले इसको समझते हैं. Right up. Evaluate double integration f of x y dx dy over the region R bounded by x equal to 0, y axis y equal to 0 and x plus y equal to a. 3 straight lines are there. So the region, the area bounded by these 3 straight lines. Okay. So x equal to 0, we know it is y-axis, right? Y equal to 0, we know that it is x-axis. And now we want to understand how to trace x plus y equal to a. And to trace any straight line, what is required? 2 points on the straight lines are sufficient. So we want to find 2 points on the straight line. How to find them? We will find x and y intercept. X intercept means y equal to 0. Substitute y equal to 0, you will get x equal to a. Y intercept means x equal to 0. Substitute x equal to 0, you will get y equal to a. Right. Now let me draw the diagram like this. X-axis, y-axis. This is x equal to a. And this is y equal to a. Or 0a. I think you understand this. Or a0. Right now? So let me join these 2 points. I may have to make small adjustment. Yes, not required. X-axis, that is y equal to 0. Y-axis, that is x equal to 0. So see the line, make the lines dark so that you will understand it. Y equal to 0, right? X equal to 0, and then x plus y equal to a. So what is the region? This is the region. This is the area of integration. Hope you might have understood. Hope सबको समझ में आ रहा है. ये है area, हाँ? The area bounded by x-axis, y-axis, and the line x plus y equal to a. Clear up to this step? Now I have 2 different ways. Okay. Integration with respect to y first, and then with respect to x. इसको अच्छे से समझना है, हाँ? Very important point, huh? Concentrate and understand. Integration with respect to y first. That is, inner limits will be limits of y, outer limits will be limits of x. Okay, then integration with respect to y first, of f of xy, and then with respect to x. Right now, so since limits of x are constant, what we'll do, we'll find limits of x first. And to find these limits, understand what we want. For the given area, we want lines passing through the extreme points. I'll say once again. We want lines passing through the extreme points and parallel to x-axis and y-axis. Okay, so this is the extreme point. Line which is parallel to the x-axis. This y-axis itself is the line parallel to y-axis. So no any problem. Okay. Now this is the extreme point A0. Line parallel to x-axis is x-axis itself. Line parallel to y-axis is required. Here it is. Okay, और इनके इक्वेशन क्या क्या है बताइए मुझे. ये है y equal to a. This is y equal to 0. This is y equal to a. Right? This is x equal to 0 and this is x equal to a. है ना? समझ में आ रहा है सबको? So
yes,
the required area is inside a square. Square नहीं है. Square के inside है. Understand? The required area is bounded by y equal to 0 to y equal to a, x equal to 0 to x equal to a. If I want to consider rectangle and squares, then I am saying, actually we know the area, it is triangular region only. But I am taking maximum and minimum value of x and y. So it is inside the square. Now I am finding limits of x. Why I am finding limits of x? They are the outer limits and they are always constant numbers. So find outer limits first, which are constant numbers. So tell me what is minimum value of x? 0 for the area. What is maximum value of x for the area? A. So x equal to 0 up to x equal to. कितना समझ में आ गया? Have you understood this? Right? Minimum value of x. Since we are finding limits of x, minimum value of x and maximum value of x. Now see, in the same way we cannot consider limits of y. Now I cannot write y equal to 0 to y equal to a. If I consider y equal to 0 to y equal to a, means I am not considering the triangle, I am considering the square. समझती कि नहीं क्या म्हणतोय ते? Say I write y equal to 0 to y equal to a, then I am considering the square, but that I don't want. I want to consider the triangle only, and for that, 1 minute only. 1 minute only. Hello. So see, to find limits of y, what I have to do, I have to consider a strip. Understand the concept of strip parallel to y axis. ये y axis है, तो उसको parallel एक strip लेनी है मुझे. ये strip आ रहा है सबको समझ में? I have considered a strip parallel to y axis. Now see how we want to consider a strip. If I move this strip, यानी मैंने यहाँ पे consider की strip here, then lower limit is y equal to 0, upper limit is the straight line x plus y equal to a. ये straight line x plus y equal to a है ना? So lower limit y equal to 0, upper limit x plus y equal to a. Now if I consider strip here, for same strip the lower limits are y equal to 0 and upper limit are x plus y equal to a. If I consider strip here, यहाँ पे मैंने strip consider किया, same है, right? Y equal to 0 to x plus y equal to a. If I consider strip here, for that also lower limit is y equal to 0 and upper limit is x plus y equal to a. समझ में आ रहा है? So whether I consider strip at any point, no doubt it should be parallel to y axis, huh? It should be parallel to y axis. I have to consider strip parallel to y axis inside the triangle. The lower limit will be y equal to 0, isn't it? What about the upper limit? Upper limit is the straight line y, x plus y equal to a. What is the value of y from here? A minus x. समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं? Right?
Repeat करा.
हाँ कर दो ना, x equal to 0 to x equal to a. So I'll get integral in this way, huh? And y equal to 0 to y equal to a minus x. Then I have to integrate with respect to y first and then with respect to x. I'll repeat once again. See, since we decided to integrate with respect to y first and then with respect to x, outer limits are limits of x, outer limits are minimum and maximum value of x. That's it. Now we want to find limits of y. To find the inner limits, we have to consider a strip. Okay. Since limits of y, I have to consider strip parallel to y-axis. यानी दो line लेने हैं parallel to the y-axis. See what is the lower limit, where the strip starts, y equal to 0, where the strip ends, x plus y equal to a. Okay. So y equal to 0, this is the lower limit. Upper limit is to be obtained from x plus y equal to a. What is value of y on the line? A minus x. And therefore the integral is like this. इतना समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं? क्या डाउट है? बताओ मुझे. Tell me what the doubt is. Then can I continue on the next page? This is one way. Now one may say that why we are integrating with respect to y. I want to integrate with respect to x first. ऐसे भी कोई बोल सकता है ना? तो उसके लिए भी हम आंसर फाइंड करते हैं. Getting? Okay. So let me go to the next page. Hope you might have written all these things. Okay. Integration with respect to x first. Integration with respect to x first and then with respect to y. तो ये आएगा integration with respect to x first and then with respect to y. So hope you might have understood limits of y are outer limits. So limits of y are to be obtained first. That will be minimum and maximum value of y. Okay, so let me draw the diagram once again. This is what we have, x-axis, y-axis. Then we obtain the straight line like this. This is the straight line, x plus y equal to a, right? Then we have drawn, this is the area. Okay. Then we have drawn lines parallel to the x and y axis from the extreme points. We have written all the equations. X equal to 0, x equal to a. Y equal to 0, y equal to a. Understood everything? Okay. This is the area. और कुछ बचा है नहीं. हाँ, so minimum value of y, बताओ minimum value of y for the area y equal to 0. What is maximum value of y? A. ठीक है. Now we want to find limits of x की लिमिट हमें फाइंड करनी. So strip parallel to x axis is required, huh? So I'll consider strip in this way. Yes, strip है मेरी. Right, now you might have understood. See, यहाँ पे here y will be minus infinity somewhere. X equal to minus infinity. यहाँ पे x equal to minus 10 हो सकता है. X equal to 0, x equal to a, x equal to 2a. So x equal to infinity यहाँ पे रहेगा. That is on the right side positive values are there. On left side negative values are there. Getting na? So whenever we want to start the area, whenever we want to start the limits of x, we have to start from the extreme left side. Extreme left side of the area. मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ समझ में आ रहा है? Everyone is getting this. Lower negative values of x are on the left side, right? यानी यदि x को count, let me continue. यदि x को count करना है तो how I will count minus infinity, minus 1 lakh, minus 10,000, minus 100, minus 15, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 100, 1,000, billion, million, million, billion, trillion, infinity. Getting na? So I'll count in this way, na? In this way. So here we have lower limit. Okay, and here we have upper limit. इतना समझ में आ रहा है? So now question arises for the strip where we should start. So this will be the lower limit, right? This is lower limit. आ रहा है सबको समझ में? यानी कहां पे लोअर लिमिट है? Along the line x equal to 0, y axis ना? So lower limit of x is x equal to 0. Upper limit, ये strip कहां पे खत्म हो रही है? The strip stops at x plus y equal to a. So what is value of x from here? A minus y.
A minus y.
Right. Therefore limits will be y equal to 0 to y equal to a, x equal to 0 to x equal to a minus y, and then the function f of xy dx, and then don't have space, and then d. Have you understood this? अभी बताओ क्या doubt है? Yes, Shreyas, what the doubt is?
Sir, clear झाला.
Okay. If any doubt is there, will be cleared in the next few examples. Let me start with the first example. Evaluate.
Sir, if we consider the strip at x-axis, so तो उसकी upper limit a आएगी क्या?
X-axis means? No. In this way, you want to say in this way? In this way, you want to say?
No, sir. Parallel to x-axis, but just little bit above.
Here you want to say? Here you want to say?
No, sir. Below.
Below. Okay. Here you want to say? Here?
Yes, sir.
So you tell me. What will be the lower limit? Where the strip starts? Here, na? So where it starts? Along the x equal to 0 only. Where it ends? Along the line x plus y equal to a. So this is the speciality of this process, that where you consider strip doesn't matter. Whenever we want to find limits of x, the strip should be parallel to x-axis. That is the only condition. Then the lower limit will be x equal to 0 only, and upper limit will be y equal to a minus y only. There will be no any change. Getting clear?
Yes,
अच्छा, example से समझ में आएगा. I do understand that at this moment it is difficult. Okay, so we'll go through few examples. Evaluate. Double integration x y square dx dy. And where r is the region bounded by y equal to x square, parabola, y equal to 0, straight line, x equal to 1, straight line. Okay, so y equal to x square right in front of this parabola, symmetric about what? Powers of x are even, symmetric about y axis. तो अभी ये curve tracing में हमने जो पढ़ा है ना, that will be helpful here. तो ये है हमारा पैराबोला. I'll try to draw correct figure. ये है, होप काफी अच्छा आया है. Y axis, origin, x axis. This is the parabola y equal to x square, isn't it? Powers of x are even, therefore symmetry about y axis. Now draw the line y equal to 0. Y equal to 0 क्या होता है? X axis है. Y equal to 0 or x equal to 1 line. So say x equal to 1 here. X equal to 1. हाँ, अभी आप थोड़ा सा आप डायग्राम निकालो and tell me what will be the area of integration. The area bounded by parabola y equal to 0, x equal to 1. कौन सा एरिया आपको बताना है? Which area is the area of integration that you have to tell me. Then we'll try to understand how to find the limits. Or one by one, I am not telling all the things together. One by one, I am telling you new concept. If I will tell all concepts together, you will get confused. Therefore, okay. So for this example, our aim will be to understand how to find the area of integration and then limits. Okay. How to solve the integral that we understood in the first step, direct evaluation, है ना? चलो बताओ मुझे कौन सा एरिया आएगा. सी सिंपल. इफ यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड इट इज वेरी सिंपल. सी इसको डार्क बनाना है y इक्वल टू 0, राइट. जो पैराबोला है उसको डार्क बनाओ आप. x इक्वल टू 1 को डार्क बनाओ तो आप पाएंगे कि ये एरिया आ रहा है. होप यू माइट हैव अंडरस्टूड इट. नाउ वी शुड नो ऑल द एक्सट्रीम पॉइंट्स. वन इज ओरिजिन 0 0, अदर इज 1 0, है ना. ये 1 0 है, राइट. अब ये पॉइंट फाइंड करना है. दैट इज नॉट अ डिफिकल्ट पार्ट. द इक्वेशन ऑफ लाइन इज x इक्वल टू 1 एंड पैराबोला इज y इक्वल टू x स्क्वायर. सो व्हाट इज वैल्यू ऑफ y? x 1 आ गया. y क्या है? x स्क्वायर. लेकिन x 1 है. 1 स्क्वायर इज 1. सो दिस पॉइंट इज 1. सो आई कैन ड्रॉ द लाइंस लाइक दिस. y इक्वल टू 1. होप सबको समझ में आ रहा है. So the required area is inside the square. X equal to 0 to x equal to 1, y equal to 0 to y equal to 1, but not the square. लेकिन square नहीं है, square के अंदर है. Have you understood all these things very well? Now go to the integral. See the terms in x. चलो इंटीग्रल के उधर जाओ आप थोड़ा सा. x के टर्म देखो, x dx है. Can we integrate x dx? Yes, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. What are the terms in y? Y square dy. क्या हम y square dy को इंटीग्रेट कर सकते हैं? Yes. So whether we integrate with respect to x first or y first, we don't have any problem. At least after observing the integral, the conclusion is that there is no any problem whether we are integrating with respect to x first or y first. ये statement समझ में आ गया? चलो मैं अभी आगे बढ़ता हूँ. So now for this example we can integrate with respect to x first or y first, doesn't matter, but let me give the freedom for this example. Usually it is always better to integrate with respect to y first. Okay, start integrating with respect to y first. Integrating with respect to y first and then with respect to x. So hope you might have understood limits of x are outer limits. They are constant, and what they are, minimum and maximum value of x. Can anyone tell me what the limits of x are? कोई बता सकता है x की लिमिट क्या है? Anyone? X equal to 0 to x equal to 1, isn't it? Now we want to find limits of y, and for that what is required? Strip is required. For inner limit we have to consider a strip. Where the strip is required? Parallel to y axis. ये है strip. ये है strip. समझ में आ रहा है? Enters यानी कहाँ पे start होती है, या आप start लिख दीजिए. Enters and ends. यहाँ पे end होती है strip, यहाँ पे start होती है. सबको समझ में आ रहा है? जो लिखा है वो दिखाई दे रहा है. You can write start here. Here and where it starts? Y equal to 0, isn't it? Where it ends along the parabola. What is value of y on the parabola? X square. Are you getting this? सबको समझ में आ रहा है? We decided to integrate with respect to y first and then with respect to x. Outer limits are limits of x. So they are constant. X equal to 0 to x equal to 1. Minimum and maximum value of x for the area. Limits of y, for that we consider strip inside the area parallel to y axis. The strip starts from y equal to 0, lower limit. Strip ends at parabola y equal to x square. Upper limit is y equal to x square. Now we have to integrate this. Simple part. Okay. Any doubt? Can I continue now? जा सकते हैं next page पे?
Yes, sir.
हाँ.
Time झालं.
थांब रे. 35 पर्यंत असते. ओके. काय झेपलं नाही काय? श्रेयस झेपणं काय हे?
नाही झोपत.
काय समजलं नाही विचारायचं मला. याला एकच ऑप्शन असतं. इंटिग्रेशन विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू y फर्स्ट. y square dy. ओके. x ची टर्म आय एम रायटिंग इट आउटसाइड सिन्स इट इज कॉन्स्टंट. कुठेही त्याने काय फरक पडत नाही. जस्ट यू रिमेंबर दॅट x इज कॉन्स्टंट. x. What is the integration of y? Y cube divided by 3. Limits of y are 0 to x square dx. X equal to 0 to 1. X as it is. Upper limit. So x square cube, x raised to 6 divided by 3. यस. सब मुझे बताओ. यहाँ पे स्पेस भी है कि कहाँ पे आपको डाउट है. वी हैव 2 minutes मोर. वेयर यू हैव डाउट? लिमिट्स में डाउट है क्या? और एक बार डायग्राम ड्रॉ करूं. इज देयर एनी डाउट इन लिमिट्स? हाँ बताओ.
सर इनर लिमिट के लिए एक ऑब्जर्वेशन ऐसा हो सकता है क्या कि ऑलवेज कंसिस्ट ऑफ अ वेरिएबल मींस?
नहीं ऑलवेज नहीं होता. सपोज स्क्वायर है. यहाँ पे जो वी हैव कंसिडर एरिया इनसाइड द स्क्वायर है. सपोज स्क्वायर है तो क्या आएगा लिमिट्स? x equal to 0 to x equal to 1 and y equal to 0 to y equal to 1 है ना.
अच्छा ओके सर. ओके.
हाँ रेक्टेंगल है तो ऐसा ही कुछ आएगा. x equal to 0 to 1 y equal to 0 to 5 फॉर एग्जांपल है ना.
यस सर. यस सर.
हाँ तो ये छोड़ के है तो यूजुअली वेरिएबल रहता है.
ओके सर.
Got it? हाँ तो what the area of integration depends upon that. क्लियर? और एक बार मैं समझाने की कोशिश करता हूँ. मेरे पास 2 मिनट है इसलिए. वी हैव द पैरा. हाँ बोला.
सर
पहिले dx नाही घेतलं, लिमिट x च्या घेतलं फर्स्ट, नंतर y घेतलं, तर आन्सर वेगळं आलं माझं.
नाही येणार. लिमिट्स सांगतो मी. बरं ठीक आहे. हे डायग्राम ड्रॉ करतो तेच करतो. ठीक
y
आहे.
घेतलं 0 to root y.
ठीक आहे. एकच मिनिट आपण चेक करू. चेकच करू. 2 मिनिट आहेतच. काय प्रॉब्लेम नाही. थोडंसं
सर?
फास्ट करतोय. हा बोल ना.
सर विदाउट डायग्राम लिमिट्स नाही काढू शकत म्हणजे?
ऍब्सोल्युटली नॉट.
सर मग डायग्राम लागेलच का? म्हणजे डायग्राम काढावंच लागेल मग?
काढावंच लागेल. हो त्याशिवाय येणारच नाही. लिमिट येणारच नाही राजा. लिमिटच येणार नाही. तेच मी मगाशी कोणी तर मला क्वेश्चन विचारला ना, जर इंटरचेंज केलं तर काय होईल ते मी नंतर सांगणार आहे. ठीक आहे. तर त्याच्यामध्ये डायग्रामच लागेल. हा हे दिस इज द डायग्राम. y equal to x square. Let me change the order of integration. Let me integrate with respect to काय करायचं आता? x first and then with respect to y. So limits of y are constant. Tell me what is the minimum and maximum value of y. Here it was 1 1 na. So here it was y equal to 0 and here it was y equal to 1. So limits of y are y equal to 0 to 1. Limits of x I have to consider strip like this. है ना. ये strip आएगी. मुझे बताओ स्ट्रिप कहाँ पे स्टार्ट हो रही है? स्टार्ट्स हियर. यहाँ पे स्टार्ट हो रही है. पैराबोला के ऊपर स्टार्ट हो रही है. सो व्हाट इज वैल्यू ऑफ x फ्रॉम द पैराबोला? सी यहाँ पे लिखता हूं मैं. x square equal to y है. I want to find x. So x equal to plus minus root y. I have two values. One is plus root y, दूसरी है minus root y. दो वैल्यू है मेरे पास x के. like, but see here in the first quadrant, area is in the first quadrant ना, और first quadrant में y, sorry, x क्या है, positive है या negative है, positive, so I have to consider plus root y, है ना, 2x equal to, strip ends here means where x equal to 1, आ रहा है सबको समझ में, so the integral will become like this, y equal to 0 to y equal to 1, x equal to root y to x equal to 1, then integration with respect to x first, y constant यहाँ पे लिखने दीजिए मुझे। अब ये सॉल्व करके देखिए, आंसर विल बी 1/24 फॉर द लास्ट 400 digits. So
येस सर, माझ्या लिमिट चुकलं होतं.
हाँ करेक्ट, तू उलट केलं कदाचित.
हॅलो सर.
हाँ येस
सर एक्स स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल टू वाय चा ग्राफ वेगळा येतो ना?
एक्स स्क्वेअर इक्वल टू वाय चा ग्राफ हा आलाय का, हा पॅराबोलाच की.
सर सिमेट्रिक अबाउट वाय एक्स सिमेट्रिक अबाउट एक्स.
श्रेयस एक मिनिट, हे म्हणतोयस ना तू वाय इक्वल टू एक्स स्क्वेअर ना, किंवा एक्स स्क्वेअर इक्वल टू वाय, सेमच की. वाय स्क्वेअर इक्वल टू एक्स.
हा सर बरोबर.
हा तेच ना, तसंच आहे. एक्स इक्वल टू वाय स्क्वेअर असा तर वेगळा येईल. आता आपण थांबूया इथे, कुणाचे डाउट्स असले तर थांबा, बाकीचे निघू शकताय तुमच्या पुढच्या लेक्चरला. हा कुणाचे डाउट असले तर विचारू शकता.
तो x चा लिमिट रूट y कसं काय आला, लोअर लिमिट रूट y कसं काय आला?
हा बघ ना, हे तर समजलं, हॅव अंडरस्टूड दिस. वी हॅव टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द पॅराबोला. हे इथे लोअर लिमिट असेल, इथे दाखवते बघ ना, इथे लोअर लिमिट असेल. दिस इज क्लिअर. ही स्ट्रीप आहे ना, ही स्ट्रीप आहे, बरोबर बरोबर का. वेअर द स्ट्रीप स्टार्ट्स, ऐकू येते का बोलणार आहे? स्ट्रीप स्टार्ट, हा हा
मॅक्स व्हायला पाहिजे ना, मॅक्स लिमिट व्हायला पाहिजे ना ते.
नाही तसं नाही. सी व्हॅल्यू एक्स पेक्षा, सॉरी व्हॅल्यू 1 पेक्षा कमी आहे, मग मला सांग रूट एक्स कमी असेल का एक्स कमी असेल. समजा 0.5 आहे की नाही, म्हणजे हे लोअर असेल ना. रूट ऑफ 0.5 काय आहे, किंवा ते सोडून दे सर्व. हे बघा ना स्ट्रीप, इकडून आपण स्टार्ट करतो, असं करतो स्टार्ट. इकडे लोअर असतं आणि इकडे अप्पर असतं, बरोबर की नाही. म्हणजे इकडून स्टार्ट करायचं, इथून स्टार्ट करायचं, हे लक्षातच ठेवायचं असं.
ओके सर.
एक्स मायनस इन्फिनिटी इकडे असतं ना, आणि एक्स प्लस इन्फिनिटी इकडे असतं. इकडे म्हणजे राईटला आणि लेफ्टला म्हणते मी. लेफ्टला म्हणजे माझ्या लेफ्टला किंवा तुझ्या लेफ्टला मायनस इन्फिनिटी असतं.
y साठी डाऊन टू अप आणि x साठी लेफ्ट टू राईट.
हा करेक्ट.
ओके सर.
करेक्ट ऍब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट, तसंच आहे. मग y इक्वल टू एक्स स्क्वेअर आहे, म्हणजे एक्सच्या 2 व्हॅल्यू आल्या, प्लस रूट वाय आणि मायनस रूट वाय. बट एरिया इज इन द फर्स्ट क्वाड्रंट, सो ऑल आर पॉझिटिव्ह, और आय से एक्स इज पॉझिटिव्ह, सो आय हॅव टू कन्सिडर प्लस रूट वाय. क्लिअर?
येस सर.
ओके, आणि एक्झाम्पल सॉल्व्ह केल्यावर क्लिअर होतं ऍक्च्युली. ठीक आहे, ओके, थँक्यू.
सर तो एक डाऊट होता,
सांग.
MCQ चा होता तो सर.
नाही नंतर विचार, कारण आता तुमचं पुढचं लेक्चर सुरू झालं असेल. मला व्हॉट्सअपवर पाठव, बघूया वेळ मिळाला तर मी करून पाठवतो, नाहीतर मग मला परत एखाद्या वेळी विचार. ठीक आहे.